2017 was a year of strong economic growth, and we know President Trump is going to highlight that in tonight's State of the Union speech. But how does that translate to home sales? Here to break down part of that, the story here, is Denny Grimes of Denny Grimes & Company at Keller Realty. So let's go ahead and get right into this. The national real estate picture compares to Southwest Florida. How does it? Does it compare?
Well, in a way. First of all, the first thing you know about real estate, it's hyper-local. So what's going on in the country doesn't necessarily mean what's going on here, although it can be a precursor. So I brought a chart. I want to break it down for the audience, Kristen, on three key categories. That would be number of home sales, what's going on with inventory, and of course, what's going on with prices. And you're going to see basically the national headlines just came out on Friday. Home sales across the country, the highest in 11 years.
Wow.
And that's good news for sellers. However, the sellers here aren't really invited to the party because our home sales in Lee County are down 3%.
Okay.
And 2015 was a better year. Collier County was up 3%, so on average we're relatively flat. However, we're not participating in the record home sales across the country because we are a bubble market. The other thing that just came out is that there's a tightening of the inventory, which is going to put prices up further across the country. Home prices or inventory, I should say, inventory is down 11%. And so there's a lot of people wanting to buy, particularly first-time home buyers or in that price-sensitive market. There's no homes that's driving prices up. Here, our inventory is up.
By 3.5%.
By 3.5%, which means it's a little bit of the downward, a little bit of cooling on our market. And that's indicated in the prices. About 10 days ago, the National Association reported that the median sales price across the country about $240,000, $246,000, the highest ever. In fact, the average sellers gained $50,000 in equity.
Wow.
That's not true here either because our home price, our median price is less than the national average, less than that of the Florida market, and our prices are relatively flat.
So the number of sales basically just paints just a part of the picture there.
Well, it's going to be good news as that trickles down, as people basically are going to be able to sell their house for more money. They still want to be here. And the fact that our prices have leveled out a little bit means that the buyers are going to find our market more attractive, and it will drive our market. We're going to see, I think, in 2018, the median sales price get above $250,000 for the first time in 10 years.
Right here in our area?
Yes. And in Collier, it's over $400,000. It might even hit $500,000 in Collier County in 2018.
Wow.
So
it's been very passive.
All the great headlines across the country are great, and they will translate into a good market for 2018. The other thing that's going on is the fact that I call it the T effect, is that the economy, we'll hear about it tonight, employment's up, and that's going to put upward pressure on prices, and good news for our sellers.
Very interesting. We'll have to continue to watch. Thanks, Denny, for being here today.